Pitch of the at bat to Ibanez, and he struck him out. 8th pitch of the at bat to Green, and he struck him out with a high fastball. So Manaea for
count spring
and postseason. Swing and a miss. Manaea threw a fastball by Jake Rogers. His fastballs are more 91 to 92 this inning. That one he dials up to 94 to strike out Urshela. That's his 4th 94 OPS. Last year 593. And he goes down swinging, and Manaea just keeps on rolling to our option to the minor leagues at the start of the season. As strike 3 called, as Ibanez is down on strikes, and that's 6 games for Manaea. It's 100+ games. Strike 3 called. Got him looking at a fastball. Rogers strike in the Tigers batting order. And Baez goes down swinging on the curveball. 8 strikeouts from Manaea that match.
Of course, a World Series champion twice over.
Swing and a miss. He threw the fastball by Candelario, so another strong beginning.
There's the sweeper he as well. Into the glove, and Tyler Stevenson. But first, struck him out. Batter. Now the payoff. Strike Steer out on a sweeper.
25 pitches already in this first inning for Manaea. And the breaking ball struck him out. He gets Hampson with the slider to 1-2 to Velasquez. And he struck him out with the changeup. Manaea back even after Alonso's home run. And he strikes him out with the slider. So Garcia's down on strikes. That's
here to get it out in front.
Whereas you were taught to do what?
Well, you let your hands fly out.
The 1-2. And he's down in a fastball. Manaea gets out. Lefty 1-2 pitch. And he chased again. Spread a fastball by him this time.
Got him.
And then the slider changeup cutter combination. And he will cut the ball.
Well, that Manaea strikes out the side. Got him. Got him. Got him.
And that's a perfect.
Who seems only faces right-hand batters. You know how many at-bats there have been? There's a strike 3 called on Morel for the first out. You know how many at-bats there have been for lefty hitters against?
Kind of fast bat.
He's 23 years old. And he takes another big rip and comes up empty, and that'll end the inning. Second strikeout from 2 to Swanson. And he struck him out. Went up and away with the fastball.
Correct.
For whatever reason, the Mets have been worse at it than anybody else. That's on the outside corner, and he got him looking at a fastball. Big. Played early in the 2022 season. As strike 3 called, and Manaea got him looking at a sinker of the graph. Stanton was in another corner, and the guy in the middle was Juan Soto with the best bat speed for his
Strength. That certainly is part of it.
And Manaea goes upstairs to get Sosa. And he gets him looking at another one. Wow. A little bit further up. 1-2 to Castellanos. And he got him looking. Change up right at the bottom of.
Had one yesterday, his 6th homer of the year. And Chase
McNeil, Alonso, and Narvaez behind the plate.
95. 0-2. And right back to it. Same pitch in 3 different. 1-2. Again. Elevated at that time. Marlins leave a couple, trail by.
1-2 from Manaea. And he gets him with a breaking ball. Manaea with. Wade sitting as well, although he might have been in there if he's fully healthy. Backdoor breaking ball in for a call, strike 3. Beautiful backdoor slider by Manaea. Ramos at second with 2 down, and he struck him out with a changeup. So Manaea puts the inning
at second base. Aside from the obvious skill that each one of you brought to the table, what made you
stay? That's a real talent, you know. Swing and a miss, and Manaea strikes out McKenna to get through the bottom of the 4 of the franchise. They've ever done that. As Matos goes down swinging on the. He just had a winning month of May. 0-2 to Moreno, and he struck him out up and away fastball. Manaea throwing hard.
It's almost like they don't want him to go third time through the order.
Alexander foul tips it for strike.
Just like a new day.
Yeah. Manaea strikes out Martin.
Insane. He's my dad. He's
you know how you get late in games.
I know.
It's nice. It's cold in the winter.
It's cold in the winter. But wonderful people, Midwestern people.
Yeah, has made him into a 4th outfielder.
And a good slider by Manaea to strike out McCarthy.
There's a compassion on the inside of Darryl because he has come from such a struggle. And when he gave his life to Christ, he became free. And we travel all around together.
Instrumental part of Darryl's life. And Corbin Carroll strikes out, and that's a season-high 9 strike.
Did go. There's guys that go all the way across the pond just to see him. So I know they appreciate him taking.
They haven't been that offense as much this year.
Man, Sean Manaea. Good bat off his shoulder. A payoff pitch coming from Manaea. Man, didn't swing.
The Nationals, among others. And he struck him out with a high heater. Back-to-back strikeouts from Manaea.
Well,
in fact, Texas won a series at Dodger Stadium for the first time since 1999. Higashioka down on strikes. 1-2 coming to Machado. And that's on the inside corner. Got him looking. And Solano goes down swinging on the slider. Struck out 6. 3-2 to Higashioka. And he got him looking. Side retired. 7 strikeouts now for Manaea.
It's right up near 350. 348 coming in. And the payoff, he chases strike 3. And Seager. Edwin Jimenez wants to give the strike up there. The 2-2. That's at the bottom of the zone, strike 3 called. Good baseball, and that's what they need to do first. There's a swing and a miss. Garcia strikes out, and it's a 1.
Already really good, but just going to keep improving.
1-2 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. Low is the 4th strikeout. 3-2 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. He strikes out Semien. A 1.
And it has to be.
It's a hot dog and chili and cheese and onions and all sorts of other stuff. As Seager goes down swinging. Very poignant. There was a goal to get that done before he passed. And in retrospect, it's fantastic that happened. Manaea gets the call. Not anticipating having to do that. It was a good slider to strike out Trevino.
Elevates the fastball. Manaea. Got him. Field. James Wood will settle in somewhere in the outfield as Abrams is down on strikes. But this in 25 innings.
Oh, and by the way, nothing really under 100.
Abrams can't get to the cutter. And there's 2 out.
1-2 coming. On the outside corner, got him looking. So Manaea puts himself in trouble with an error. Gets it.
And he's a strikeout victim. And he's a strikeout victim. That's 3 in a row for Manaea. 6th time this season he's hit in the cleanup spot of the order. But this time Manaea strikes out McCutchen. So Wheeler. Nope. Manaea strikes him out. Steve, can you stick around for another?
in the games against the Mets last season. And he goes after a slider at his feet, and he strikes out for the. And Goodman is down on strikes to end the inning. Second strikeout for Manaea. Second time this year the Mets have hit 3 home runs in an inning. And a check swing. It's in there for a call, strike 3. Got Hilliard with the fastball.
Have always played a big part in his career, and he has been, as I knock on wood, injury free.
Blackman strikes out on the high slider. That's 3. Manaea is one of those. He strikes out McMahon to end the
option he wears on his shoulders to get ready for a big league start.
Good breaking ball by Manaea to
just get my Boston accent down so I can do he can do his Philadelphia accent. Mark Gubicza.
Strike 3 call. Fernando
an 81.
Strike 3 call. Tolley is out on strikes. That's 8 now. Manaea up over 100 pitches now. There's a good breaking ball. And Chisholm reaches for one and strikes out on a pitch out of the strike zone. And Manaea's got a strike.
Volpe is gone. He got caught on a sweeper, and he's 2 against lefties. He's bouncing off first base, not going, and Verdugo swings and misses at a Manaea sweeper.
Call me last.
Just call me last. Torres gone. Filthy sweeper. Manaea. Couple of punch outs this inning. Now 4.
That I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about a ball player.
Swing and a miss, and Manaea stretch.
And he just carried the bacon.
And a slider strikes out. So today, Minnesota still is at the top of the heap. And the fastball strikes out.
Tells a story about going into the cages with you and you having a conversation with him about.
Tremendous young man, you know, a guy that obviously is you say ups and downs. It's been a lot of ups.
Breaking ball. And he did.
He did. Not as much of an issue. Benston chases a fast. 1-2 coming. And the backdoor breaking ball got him looking. Lewis down on there. Right, Static up in the Mets bullpen. Swing and a miss. Got him with an up and away fastball. Sean Manaea has struck out 10 tonight. Make it 11. Season high for Manaea.
He's comfortable throwing it to either side of the plate.
There's a swing and a miss. No
sidearm.
Swung on a miss. Strike 3. So 3 pitches.
Manaea with 2 strikeouts. Just picked up his 3rd. Goldie caught looking. That was
honestly.
And a swing and a miss. Donovan is retired. The Cardinals leave Arenado's.
Well, right now, in terms of the sweeper, it's he, Gibson, and Gray.
Swing and a miss. Up and out of the zone. And Manaea gets out of trouble in the 3rd inning. The Cardinals get 2. Left 2 on in the 3rd and the 4th innings. And there's a strikeout of Victor Scott. And Tommy strikes out. 8.
At the beginning of the season, can't be too comfortable.
Well, Manaea's not been. And strike 3 freezes Pages.
Villamore strikes out to end the inning, but a productive first. There is out number 1.
Way in now with a Rosarena at 3rd and nobody out, and Raleigh goes down swinging on a fastball away, and Manaea finally he wound up okay. 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss. Got him with a sinker up. And that's
back, especially if you thought somebody with the runner at 3rd base.
And he gets him inside. 3-pitch strikeout inside.
And base runners.
The pitches kill.
Swing and a miss at a high fastball, and Manaea has his games, and they went to Pittsburgh tonight and lost again. Swing and a miss, and Hensley down on strikes.
2nd RBI on the season.
Takes a call, 3rd strike. Fastball got him looking.
I was just barely alive. No, I was born.
25 years. I know. I can't. Well, time flies, right? So, and he just goes, "Hey, we got a pretty good mojo going right now." And I was like, "Yeah, we do." And I kept thinking about it. And then when it came in,
Second.
privately, oh, Stevie.
All right, guys. Well, We got a strikeout to end this.
With 3 to play on the final weekend to force a 1-game playoff.
How about Al's game against Cincinnati? It's at 225 feet.
And Henderson down on strikes. He threw 2 fast.
You would know he was something special in his life. You know what I mean?
He's got the look.
He's got an aura.
Swing and a miss. Beautiful sweeper at the back foot of Simon. And he strikes out Kowser with a high fastball.
That fastball, and he's got 2 breaking balls.
Tries the back foot slider, and Perdomo is out on strikes, and that's the first out.
Since July 23rd, they've won 24 of the last 30 games. And Manaea goes to,
as I mentioned, with that low arm angle, a lot of deception, a lot of movement.
Boy, just past 6 starts, an ERA under 3.5 for the year. And he goes to the sweeper. Called strike 3 by Jimenez. Well, Manaea completing 7 innings has become behind to the count 1-2. Boy, Sean Manaea, double digits.
Manaea, who has had amazing success with Alvarez behind the plate. He gets jolts to chase a fastball, and there's been a lot of that.
A lot of goose eggs on both sides. Second strong enough. He checks a lot of boxes defensively.
Eye on that inside corner, a called strike. 5%. Gets the strikeout of Fletcher.
Had enough stuff to get hitters out.
And he strikes out Stevenson to end the open. 1-2 coming. And he got him with a slider.
To start him in center field, the Guardians did, and never really worked out.
And another back foot slider, and Manaea has his 3rd strike.
Just or like L.A. De La Cruz hit one out of the ballpark.
And a swing and a miss. Got to chase the.
He seemed to notice until a few days before the draft when a Tampa Bay Rays scout called him up and said, "Would you be interested in being drafted?" As he strikes out swinging. And he last year, when I was doing my first ever play-by-play series. All right, 2nd strikeout of the.
0-2 to Ahmed Rosario. And Manaea strikes out the side in the 5th inning.
Can describe it is that there's an extra level of compete as Stevenson strikes out on the high fast.
0-2 to France with Friedel on deck. And a half swing. He went around strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Sean Manaea.
Really abysmal at that point in the Yankees season.
And a swing and a miss. Got him up and away with the fastball, and Manaea.
Day about that. Oh, there's an inside breaking ball.
Same time, everybody knows their backstory, how close they are. Swing and a miss, nasty breaking ball there from Manaea, and you know, he took it until about 7 o'clock that night until he heard from his brother Matt. He said one of his.
Tanana was a hard thrower. I mean, he threw as hard as any left-hander in baseball, and then he became a finesse second.
And strike 3 called, says Mark. And Manaea gets him with a. And then right on the out.
19th start since his recall. And Manaea got him looking with a fastball at the knees. And Dylan ball out of the ballpark. 4 home runs in the big leagues so far. And he goes down swinging on a changeup, so Manaea took advantage of his big swing. Hitting .304 through his first 115 at bats. And a fastball gets him looking. And so Manaea has.
It's tough.
And Wood goes down swinging on the fastball, and Manaea gets himself through. Wound up leaving runners at 1st and 3rd. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Manaea as he gets Jacob Young. There's nothing more pressurized than being 11 games under 500 in May.
And you can remember.
Yepes called out on strikes.
Gary, the Mets were fine. Will the Phillies lay off?
And he got him with a slider. So really battled. 3-2 coming. And he struck him out. Back to back. And then Kyle Schwarber. Manaea pitching with the lead for the first time. And a swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball.
7 words.
Swing and a miss and a changeup. And Sosa down on the high fastball.
Up and in where he hits home runs. It's got to be way up and in.
He goes away and strikes him out with a. And Manaea's sweeper strikes out Freeling.
And he's showing that he can drive in the runs.
That pitch is in there, and Adames looking for roof is closed, and the rally towels are out. Runner goes, breaking ball in there, got him looking, and Manaea. And that one in there, got him.
Ground to cover as a hitter.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Used pitches. 2-2 pitch is waved on and mixed. Another 2-2. Manaea working with a 2-run lead. Gets Hayes swinging on a changeup. One down. Manaea home. Manaea trying to finish it off with an 0-2 pitch.
Took it out the next game, struck out 11, has pitched like an ace since, and he strikes out Ohtani.
Part like that.
And he's got back-to-back hits. Referencing Will Smith lifetime against Manaea, who's in his 9th year. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Wild. Here it comes from Manaea. Struck him out with the high fastball. Gets him on 3 pitches. Sean Manaea winds and fires.
1-0. Did he?
Check swing. He went around. Bookend K. Finish in September. On a 2-2 from Manaea. Mahez is down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Give his team one more chance to play.
Ohtani leaning, not running. Bats out in front. Strike.